I'm Calvin Leong. I'm the Chief Trade Officer for APL. Under my responsibility is I'm responsible for all trades. Trades as defined as trade lanes in APL. So under department, we are responsible for the pricing, the space allocation on our ships, and also where our ships call and the rotation of our ships. As you would imagine, because we're responsible for pricing, filling the ships, we are also ultimately responsible for extracting maximum yield from the network of assets that we have, whether it's containers, chassis, or vessels. We are actually managing close to more than 100 vessels, hundreds of thousands of containers, and 5 million TEUs, or about 5 million 20-foot equivalent boxes that are being moved around annually. So the complexity and of the number of points that we serve and the number of boxes we move around, it is actually, I can talk about trillions of permutations in terms of where our origin destination points are. So the complexity is there. In the late 90s, there was a realization that we need to do better. So we did invest in a system to do this. As you would imagine, back in '97, things were a little bit less integrated. In a way, clunky. It was separate systems that we're talking about. There was a lot of manual translations that needed to be done. And obviously, when we came out with results, it was not a very timely result. It would be almost a 2-3 month planning cycle. And as the industry developed, and it changes almost every week, a result that is based on 3-month historical with a 3-month forecast doesn't work very well. The second thing that we faced with this system was the results came in very, very loose data formats, and it took a lot of time to translate it into something that's executable, easily understood, and more importantly, something that we can track. It really didn't start with, let's find a better, cooler tool to do optimization. It started with, how can we plan better, optimize better, and most importantly, steer better? That was the discussion we had. So the solution we wanted was very straightforward. But ultimately, we settled on Quintic because it was an off-the-shelf system run and staffed by people that were very keen to learn our business, and more importantly, were very keen to work with us to develop a system that was suited to our needs. The benefits of having the Quintic solution is it's delivered as advertised. And that's something that I don't say very often about even things you buy from the store. We planned, the vision was there, the execution was there, and now what has happened is actually with the implementation of the forecasting, optimization, and the visibility and steering tool, clearly forecasting quality has improved because we've shortened the forecasting cycles from 3 months to actually 6 weeks, and I want to drop it down to 4 weeks. So when we get the sales team on the field to start forecasting on such a short cycle, and we do it so frequently, we actually get the sales team to start thinking about, tomorrow, the week after, the week after, as opposed to, what am I going to hunt today, what am I going to hunt tomorrow? So we're making the organization think further ahead. Then with the quality of the optimization software that's given to us, I think we've been able to actually not just optimize at a high level, we're actually now able to optimize at a very minute level, down to customer level, down to origin destination level, down to vessel level. So every vessel departure, we are able to build out what is the optimized cargo load based on the rev per F, the customer profile, the weight profile, the container type size for APL. This has been a godsend. Now, I'll be upfront and honest, it's probably more detailed than we can actually execute on, but it is a level of detail that is illuminating and useful for any questions we have, any uncertainty that we have. With this visibility, what we've been able to do is now we've actually just not only been able to execute on that, I'm able to track, I'm able to assess my team on their quality of the loading that they put on the ship. The team is now able to coordinate so much better across. The sales team has the same targets. The operations team knows what exactly needs to be done on a weekly basis. The planning team or the trade team knows what to expect. They know exactly how much contribution they need to deliver. And the net impact of all of that is coordination has improved dramatically. Secondly, more importantly, the arguments, the email missives flying around, it's just dramatically reduced. It's communication I cannot emphasize. And more importantly, therefore, team harmony, teamwork, and ability to coalesce to a target that is updated every 4 to 6 weeks, that has dramatically improved how we are steering the company. And I have to say it's been transformational for APL.